Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Back in the mix, two names you probably have not seen in quite some time. Shadow Ace on the mic with the illustrious Jocks in a box. What? Team Shadow Jocks in the building? Oh, let's go. I'm with it. Happy
Hey
New
man,
Year, folks. Oh, what's going on, Jocks? How you doing, man?
I'm good, my friend. How are you? I'm excited to be back here. Oh yeah, and as DammitDom said, I keep getting Happy New Year, everyone. Hopefully you are safe and sound at home.
For sure, for sure. New year, different timeline, but you know what? We're gonna make the best of it, make the most of it, and try to keep our heads high above the water as we're. But tonight, we got some good Street Fighter Five action coming up your way for sure. As we already got our match, looks like we already got our match up on deck. Shout outs to production, getting it busy, getting it done. Let's see here. Let me pull up the bracket that way. We'll make sure we're on the same page, folks. Looks like we're getting what's up here. It looks like we're getting NEC in the building. We're up against a side PC. All right, let's see.
So this is gonna be probably a more common match than you'd think. So we're seeing basically what people consider top three characters. Oh geez, two double crouching fierces.
Yeah, and they're already trying to make a statement. Let's see, Seth versus Urien. Yes, sir. Big jump in. Nice shoulder in there. Try to go for the overhead. There's no. Stop hitting me, he says.
Funny what Seth says.
Nice. All right. Issei right now taking the first round here. Let's see. You can keep the momentum going. Had a big jump in towards the end. See if NEC can get it back in with this Seth.
Oh geez, nice jump jab there.
Oh, V reversals. Says no, I don't want none of the pressure. Nice, good check.
Oh boy.
Right, both players trying to find the equal footing here on ground, but there's a lot of recklessness going in. But you know what, it's making it happen. A lot of chaotic neutral. That's what we want, yo.
Oh geez, nice little quick confirm there. And that's the you said chaotic neutral there, and that's I guess the name of the game with Seth, but not if Urien has anything to say about it here.
Oh no, he's one of the characters that definitely is willing to challenge buttons with you, long limbs, hurt boxes on pokes. Definitely one of those characters that can be a little overwhelming at times, as well, just as well as Seth. So both characters, can sort of just bulldog their way in as far as offense wise, but we're getting into game 2 right now.
Oh geez, so you'd expect the aggressiveness from the Seth player here, but I see PC is definitely a role reversal here.
Oh, okay. Gotta go for a preemptive read with that EX. Didn't hit.
Right. Oh, he sees apparently.
Oh, interesting. A lot of straight hits, but no big conversions or anything into damage. But I guess you get what you can get. Nice low forward activation. Here we go.
Yeah, this is good damage. And in the corner, this is where Urien's at the scariest.
It's good throw. Oh man, again, opportunity to finish. Didn't finish the plate. Oh no. Too much gonna use the meter defense.
Oh no, V reversal.
V reversal for sure. The grab, yo. You say, I say. Yo, this round is mine. Let's go.
That kind of doubly hurts just because you lose a round and you wasted all your meter in the first round too.
Yeah. Sure, try to go in for a little quick cash out, but that red bar saved the day. Nice. And Issei right now, just more offense, frustration coming in on Scene's side, using a lot of resources. This is bad. It's bad for sure. Oh man, it's just unfortunate right there. Issei was in full control, full dominance just from the previous round, and maybe a little frustration coming out on Scene's side, but Nonetheless, good stuff from Issei. It's gonna move forward into the bracket with the Urien play. I like it. So definitely do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think it was just that, you know, and I see it's just interesting to say I see is you know, he was holding his ground some more, lots of straight hits, and like you said, these people really swinging for the fences, kind of blindingly sometimes, but just Urien had the advantage there and just looked very good and was able to convert off the hits, some good conversions, some three pieces hits, a critical art, just good conversions, and that's what gave Urien the win.
Yeah, full control offensive wise. Just knew exactly what to do, what buttons to press, and just like I said, a big jump in, good fireball control. You can sort of see frustration coming in on scene side, trying to get in offensively. He was actually getting some good hits. Unfortunately, he couldn't convert off of him, and that left extra damage on the table that could have been his. But nonetheless, he's still in it. He's still in the loser side, though. He'll have a longer trek to get back up before he could sit at the big dinner table, as I like to call it, the top 8 of the Casa for sure. As when we get to that time, we'll see who is survival, who's going to survive the rest of this, because 47 strong. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of heavy hitters to get through to get that far. But gonna see, the road is gonna continue as we get into the next match: Lazunoko versus Ahkachi.
This is going to be a good one. And, you know, Lazunoko is one of the people that, you know, as soon as Gill came out, he put a lot of time and effort into this character, earning himself Grandmaster with his character. So he's definitely no joke. And a lot of Gill players really look up to his style of play.
Yeah, Lazunoko is definitely. I mean, I've had the honor of going up against playing his Gill in several of the juicies, the juicy weeklies there. Shout outs to them in Florida, though.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's definitely really good Gill that I had the honor of playing against. But we'll see what he can do tonight in this bracket in the Casa.
Yeah, the one thing about him that he's gotten better about, he used to be kind of parry heavy, and he'd kind of lean into that defensively, kind of get him into trouble. But just like you see there, you know, he got a lot of the parries on the fireball, getting him an early V trigger. So this is a good start to him, even though life lead. Oh geez, never mind. Big jumping by Kage.
Nice corner control. Oh, puts himself in the corner with that. Let's see if Lazunoko capitalizes. Oh man, but once V trigger activates, if people want to back off, they don't want to press offensively, and you can kind of see more.
Oh jeez.
Oh, that was so smart of Ahkachi, doing the air fireball just to check any kind of air approach. He's gonna cash out.
No, he dropped it.
He could have cashed out already. No! Oh my god. Oh, not like this, John.
See, Shadow, what did I tell you? Sometimes
get a little fancy.
Yeah, he leaned. He kind of like went to the parry as like a defensive thing. Not working out, and Ahkachi taking advantage.
Dasher gets checked with the EX. Ahkachi's on it offensively. Nice, beautiful V skill usage over the fireballs. Here we go into this corner. This is dangerous. Nice. Okay, good block here. Let's see what Lazunoko does with it, though.
Oh, time to guess.
Yeah, gets a side switch.
This is going to be close to stun. I think actually stun.
It should be stun. Let's see.
Oh, no.
No, didn't get the heavy. That's all right. Still good damage on the table. Oh my gosh! Yo, the grab! That close. Oh, Ahkachi. Limbs. Yo, Kage has those alligator limbs. Yo, let's go. Oh, try to chase him there.
No confirmed from the Kage medium punch. Gill problems, please.
Oh no!
Oh, that's gonna be.
What happened? Oh my gosh! They have tried to re-lariat, because you know what? A lot of Gills do kind of do that. They brought the ice ball and then just try to throw a lariat behind it. So maybe he's trying to get a good read on that. But unless Ahkachi, man, the life lead 50% already gone, and this is gonna be stunned. Ahkachi for sure.
Close. Oh, we dropped it. Oh boy.
Those two, still has a bar in his end.
Okay.
Full resources.
Lazunoko here has a chance to make high fight. He just has to complete the clip. Looking good so far.
Could be the start of it though. Oh, reversal.
Oh
no! Tried to anti-air with the V trigger. Kage says no. I may got stubby limbs, but I do got my jumps. Taking that for sure. Good stuff to Ahkachi.
Well then, so you know, one of the tricky parts and the sad part about that whole game though was that Lazunoko definitely had the first round. The first round was definitely his, confirmed in the CA. Just had a drop, and you know, sometimes it's a little mistake that, you know, turns into a bad result. So hopefully he can, you know, wake up here a little bit and confirm here if he wants to move on to the bracket.
Yeah, for sure. Right now, as we see, back in the same position as the previous set. Ahkachi into the corner again on the offense.
Oh geez, Lazunoko looking a bit scared here with minus the anti-airs.
See, back up here. Oh, nice. Oh no. There you go. You called it out. You called it out. He says he's playing it with the defensively as far as the parry goes, and it could cost him. And we're seeing it right now. You actually did point that out. Good stuff. Right,
yeah, and what that was the hardest of reads there by Ahkachi. That was like a grappler read right there.
Okay, Lazunoko trying to put the fight back into his pocket. Ahkachi gets the crush counter. Yes.
Oh boy. Oh no, confirmed. Yeah, unfortunately for Lazunoko, the EX Fireball did not combo. Probably could have got a Retribution combo there.
It's good usage of the Fireball, man. All right, there it is with the activation. A lot of meter on this side. Any hit is definitely going to be a cash out for sure. Catches the backdash with the Fireball, throws again.
It's looking kind of rough here. Looking rough here for Lazunoko.
Hey, he's not throwing anything. Okay, there it is. You want that into the activation? Oh. He's coming yet. He has to confirm now. Yes, he does get it. Lazunoko. Staying alive,
Gill,
man.
Yeah, Gill is not really a character that can like really frame trap you all, but in that case, I guess a little bit with the activation off V trigger. But you know, that's just one round here. You have to seal the deal if you're Lazunoko. Ooh, good block.
Good block, yeah, sure. Again, pushing him back into the corner. Lazunoko maybe waking up with the gameplay here, but oof, again, these stray hits, they're definitely adding up. Okay, there it is. I was looking forward into activation. What does he do with it? Right back for the movement.
Oof, I think he's trying to kick these out of there.
Oh no! Oh, put the grab. Okay, still good. Still as close to getting 3 bars. You get a good jump in. Maybe to cash out in the super. We'll see how these two gentlemen manage the meter. Oh my god! Oh, big damage for sure. Crush counter hit. Yes, absolutely flawless.
So that's how the first round of this set should have ended, right?
Good stuff, yo. I mean, it's you gotta wake up, man. Sometimes it takes a while, you know, get the engine revving. You know, we're still in winter time. It may be, you know, snowing elsewhere. You know, it's not in our area, so you know we don't get that pleasure. We may get a sprinkle here and there.
Well, yeah. That round, I mean that game right there, like it was definitely. I felt like Ahkachi kind of.
Nice. Okay. Lazunoko looking more in control, looking more confident right now in his offense. Okay, big jumps. All right, still establishing that fireball game. The forward fireball here. Ahkachi does have the V trigger on the activation. Lazunoko again playing this defensive character. You You would almost think it's, you know, it's Guile at this point, but this is his type of style. But oh, a big heavy right there. Oh, here comes Ahkachi. Forward EX needs out of there. Establishing more. Oh, the parry. Nothing happened. So again, Kachi biding his time just like a shark, waiting for the bait, you know, waiting for the meal to come to him, the sway back and forth. Only a matter of time, just waited, knowing that the jump in was definitely gonna come. All right, there it is, the fireball. Big jump in. All right, lariat. Oof, the heavy again. Yo, Kachi putting butts on the screen, letting Lazunoko know. You want to earn this. Yo, Kachi was on the verge of closing this out, but Lazunoko with the comeback. He's looking more conditioned now. Nice, good parry. Good parry. All right, dash up. Nice, little sway there. Hey, Lazunoko's confidence just went up to 1,000 right now. Doing really good on the fireballs. With the empty jump, nothing. Ahkachi was gonna bumps out with something, but here we go. Cash is out. Yeah, big damage.
Oh, jeez, the first try.
Yeah, that was sick. Ahkachi, please. Oh, the shimmy. Oh my God, the dance of death. That's what I call it. Yo, please. Get the grab, ref. Oh, it's gonna happen. Oh, the grab, yo. We are going to the last game, last round. Lazunoko versus Ahkachi, making noise right now. Only our second match. We jump in, start off Lazunoko. I'll meet him on his side. Oh, so when things are looking dark.
What a jump in there by Ahkachi, getting the damage and a huge corner carry.
Sure. The corner again. Nice. Good placement on buttons. See though. Oh man, both of you players, they're about even on light too, but the activation here comes from Lazunoko. All right, back forth. Like I said, they're doing a dance of death.
Yeah.
Unhand me, he says. Unhand me. Commoner, please.
Oh, here
Big
we go.
damage.
Big retribution.
Oh,
this is gonna be it.
He cracked the farm. That should kill for sure. Yo. Lazunoko with the Gill. Kachi, you know, so close to closing out that set. And Lazunoko made the necessary adjustments to stay alive in the bracket. Very good stuff for Lazunoko as well. And Lazunoko's going to move forward, man. Move forward into this, the realm of sit at the top 8, man. The grand table, man, because it's at 47 deep, a lot of very strong players, a lot of varied play styles, different varieties. So, you know, all of that's combining into one event. So this is definitely going to be a good time for sure. And once again, thank you everybody so much for tuning in and watching this on DammitDom stream. Hope you guys are enjoying your Friday evening. Even if you're just on the spectator end of it, we definitely do appreciate that support as well. I believe there's also a Matcherino available for tonight's event, if I'm not mistaken, using the necessary code. The chat right now, if there is a Matcherino available for tonight.
Yes, Casa SFV 34.
For sure. Shout outs to Jocks with the link. Put it in there. You could donate a free 50 cents, add that to the prize pool. If you want to donate even more outside of that, definitely would appreciate that as well. Support the players, support the scene, support the stream, support the dream. Because 2021, we are here bringing you this high-level Casa Friday action.
And you know, winning the first tournament of the year is actually a big thing because technically whoever wins is the best of 2021 so far.
you making a statement, of course.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, so next month, the game is gonna change a little bit. We'll see. Especially with Capcom Cup being canceled, which is understandable. You know, that's
Definitely.
definitely understandable. And you know, I kind of saw it coming. I kind of saw it coming as well. You know, just better just be safe than sorry, for sure. So, unfortunately, no Capcom Cup in the DR. But you know what? The DR said they're gonna come to us. So, yo, the DR is in the bracket tonight. So we'll see. Of course, see their players in here doing work. Some of the the strong names, the heavy hitters. Jimmy Crack, Bushinmaster. You know what I'm saying? A lot of good DR representation in there in the building. So we'll see what they can do into this bracket. But tonight, as we saw from the previous match, man, it's not over until it is over. Lazunoko making the necessary adjustments, moving on into the bracket. We are gonna get ready to get our next match up on deck for you guys, as we got Yuto FGC going up against Spaceboy FGC, according to the dirt sheets. Definitely going to be an interesting set for sure. As we saw Spaceboy he actually just finished winning the OG Jan's Battle for Bruce Lee. He ended up winning that. So we'll see what he can do tonight in the Casa, man. Like I said, a lot of varied play styles, so it's definitely going to be interesting. Fortunately, I couldn't watch that particular tournament, even though OG Jan is like the top 3 of my streams that I watch, apparently, according to Twitch.
Oh,
So
is he? That's funny.
yeah, he's in my top. It's my stream, and then it's Team Spooky, and then it's OG Jan stream. That's third. So I'm like, oh, okay, wow. I guess I watch more than I thought I did. But big shouts out to OG Jan and his series there. But yeah, we'll see what's going on right now. We got Yuto FGC versus Spaceboy FGC. Once we get Spaceboy in here, we'll go ahead and get it started. But Jocks, how you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good, and it's always such a treat to watch Spaceboy because this is a guy that's like really, really improved over the last just even 2 years. Just he's been making a name for himself, like not just on the East Coast but all of America, especially in these online tournaments. Doing very well. I mean, there's a little bit of controversy last week with I don't know what tournament that was that involved a lot of money, but he kind of got gypped out. But very, very solid player. And he's using a few characters under his belt besides soccer, but I can't wait to see this guy compete offline.
Oh, for sure, man. And then the online element allows you to explore that creativity and explore. You're starting to see a lot more new names that you actually haven't seen offline before. So it's always interesting this once that time period does happen, we do transition back to offline. It would definitely be nice to see not only him but several other players that have been making a splash into the bracket in Street Fighter 5 online as well. But go ahead and get into our next match. It's going to be Yuto FGC going up against Spaceboy.
So yeah, I bet you that Spaceboy has a lot of more experience as a Kolin than the other way around. So this is gonna be quite a hill to climb for Yuto here. Already, just Spaceboy dominating. Just pressure, knockdown. But if you have anything to say about it,
yeah, I think Spaceboy definitely has his Colleen matchup experience for sure, going up against Angela Hardman's Colleen so many times, plus other Colleens he may have played. But let's see what experience Yuto has. But oh my gosh, just as I say this, man, Sakura tings right now, making noise into the bracket for the lone representatives. But Yuto says, "Yo, watch this combo. I'm putting you into the corner." Okay, see what he gets. Stun is high. There's, fortunately, he's gone right now though. Once again,
just in about the past 20-30 seconds, Spaceboy already showing the matchup knowledge here, just with ways to escape, the little setups here and there.
The empty jump low, the classic watch your toes. Shoes were not buckled up, ma'am. But here it is. We have activation. We have activation in a dream, but no, the dream is DED for this. Oh, man.
Yeah. I mean, that was definitely something else. I mean, just Spaceboy with the confidence. Just just like the guy on the high wire, that man had a lot of confidence, just pressing a button there in a really plus situation. So Spaceboy, he's not going to be deterred off his game plan here.
No, for sure, man. I mean, anything has to be made adjustments is on Yudo's side because right now, this right now it's just pure aggression coming out from Spaceboy, and he's making it work.
But guys, soccer is not that good. Why play soccer when you can play Akuma? Oop, and but yeah, Spaceboy definitely the premier soccer of the one of the premier ones in the country. Doing a lot here. Oh, that's gonna be missed out on the punish there. Oh boy, this is where Kolin kind of struggles. Uppercut to take. That's the saying. Where Kolin kind of struggles before, unless she's in V-Trigger too. From what I know, she kind of struggles against the projectile game. And Spaceboy already thrown at least 30 different fireballs.
V-Trigger, regular EX, V-Trigger, all of them.
Yeah, everything. All the fireballs.
Nice. Reach out, teach. Good little shimmy there. Stun is high.
That's stunned?
Back throw. Back throw does do a little bit more stun than forward throw. So good stuff on Spaceboy, making that, living up to his name. He says, my people need me. I'm gone. Living up. He's going to deep his way out of this match and on further into the bracket. But FGC to go down to the land of the sharks, man. The land of not the dead, not land of dead just yet, but just the land of sharks down there. As we don't want to get sit down and lose this quite early, but we've seen hero stories where someone lost in the first round and they managed to make a super long comeback, having to play like 8 games straight just to get back in the top 3, man. But that's definitely a long road to be traveled there. So good stuff on Spaceboy. Is gonna move on into the bracket. So right here. So definitely do appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. If you're just joining us, once again, we do have the Matrino available for you guys. If you'd like to donate to the event using that exclamation mark, Matrino should be able to bring up that code using that promo code too as well. Adds a free 50 cents to that pod. If you'd like to donate anything outside of that, we definitely would appreciate that too as well.
And speaking of that, Arturo there with the notification, because my Matrino's still loading, but Magnegro donating that hundo. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Because of people like you, because of viewers like you, it's tournaments like this can be be alive, keep going, and people keep joining all. And says happy Friday, y'all. Thanks to you.
Well,
thank you back, my friend. Happy Friday to you too.
Well, hold on. Let me pull up the bracket there, yo. Shouts to Art telling us to, man. I don't think the commentators realize that, I think they sleep right now. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up on my end. I do have the link up, and I do see the confirmation. Magnegro with the hundo into the bank. 119.19 already at the Casa prize pool for tonight's event. Big shout outs to Magnegro for sure for that donation. Thank you so much, sir. Hope you're having a happy Friday too, as well. And don't forget to subscribe to Magnegro's stream as well. I know he was doing a hitbox stream.
Yeah.
A couple of days ago. So go ahead and show some love to his stream because he's showing major love right now to the Casa with that 100 in the bank for the players. Give them that extra incentive to keep pushing forward. Maybe maybe they're thinking, okay, maybe now that the prize pool is going up a bit, I can bring out the serious tech. Yeah, I can start playing with my heart.
It's just, to me, it just means a lot just because Magnegro's IRL, he's a dad, and he could use it for other things, but for him to donate that much money, it's a huge thing. And we can thank you enough, Maggie, for that. It's very, 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 very generous of you. But if we add something to the competition, competition. Money does things to people, you know. Either makes them more nervous, makes it more excited, gets, you know, makes them more thirsty for gameplay. So this is gonna be a special one tonight.
Oh, for sure, man, for sure. And you know, we would say money, you know, money talks and you know, BS walks and all and whatnot. But that's what happens. That it gives you that extra incentive to you know to push forward. So you know, so let's see what happens. You know, at 119, it could go up even more. You know, just appreciate everybody's donation. Let's get into our next match as we have SuperIggy going up against NYC Verby, Arturo Sanchez, TS Sabin. Let's go.
So even though it's the tag is SuperIggy, we got Ultra Diamond. So this is basically Ultra Iggy at its finest form. But we're going to see what experiences Art have against Blanka. You know, there's not too many of them out there. You know, Blanka is a character with a reputation for playing all the same. So I would think that Art has some experience, but you know, to have this pro Dhalsim experience, that's going to be the tough part for Iggy. And already, just Arturo, NYC Furby rushing down Blanka.
Look, man, like I said, in this game, you get the rush down. You get the rush down sim. Definitely a Street Fighter V exclusive for sure for sim. So Arturo makes so much good use of it, and I'm pretty sure he's played. This is Blanka, you know, Street Fighter 2 legacy character. So, oh my God, yo, just as I'm saying this, my man is getting throw looped here. Bro, what is happening right now? Yo, Iggy, please. Sometimes the madness works out, but Arturo's regaining composure back into the match. Say, yo, you want to go wild? I go wild with you. I play a rush down Simba. Let's go.
Oh, geez.
Oh, the slide. Sliding into the slippers, the loafers, morning. Want to get the paper. Oh, my God.
You know, on paper, you'd think that Blanka kind of does well in this matchup because of the way he can get in, just like that rainbow ball. But Dhalsim actually has some very, very good answers to a lot of Blanka stuff. And, you know, the heavy slide to rainbow ball is definitely one of them.
Nice, good anti-air check. Teleports. Other side, big jumps. Electricity. Ooh, again, consistent pressure right now from Iggy.
Plus frames, please.
Oh, yeah, maybe got a little too greedy on just he wanted to stun so bad. And this could actually cost him jocks.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God, jocks. Oh, man. Look, man, sometimes you got to know when to take your foot off of the pedal. Oh, you want it. I mean, you're doing so good with the corner pressure. Establishing the stun. The stun is that high. You want to get that extra hit to get the stun. Toro maintaining his composure says that, you know, this is work for me. I've been in these situations so many times. I'm good. And that was good. He moving on to the next set here. Let's see.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you know the thing I like about Arturo's Dhalsim is that he always does something different. Like he doesn't fall under the same pattern. He's always doing something different. And to guess as to what he's doing just makes it tougher to fight him.
Nice. All right, try to punish it with the standing heavy kick, was just out of range. Depending on which version Pokeball does, like which strength he does, I think determines how much pushback it gets. Nice. Other side. Oh, nothing off of that. Okay, but there's the activation. Good tech and hand me. Gonna put him in a fire, let him roast a little bit. Sure, both sides are done. Let's see. Nice. Man, just using the float so well. Good blocks. Oh, but gets hit. Gotta use the bar for sure. Oh no, he was out of V-trigger. Oh, okay. Still picks it up. That was dicey. That was a little dicey. SuperIggy.
And you know, the gutsy part about Iggy's play there was that, you know, crossing up to the other side, that's when Blanka is negative, and you know, he's still pressing buttons there, and it just worked out against whatever NYC Furby wanted to do.
All right, nice. Air check. Yes. Okay. SuperIggy, man. It's a little wild. It's a little wild, but you know what? He's making it work for him, and this is it. You know, we got throw loops. Try to go for a three-piece, 3 scoops. Oh, nice. Good use of the EX ball right there. SuperIggy is on the back foot. Yo.
Blanka wins.
Yo, he just taking him to him right now. Yo, 1-1 apiece right now into the set. SuperIggy, definitely a blocker that does not like to slow down for sure. Always hopping, always in your face, playing his game. Good stuff.
I mean, SuperIggy here, I know he's Ultra Diamond, but you could even say he's Ultra Iggy Stinkt here. To say just because his reads are all over the place.
I love it. I'll allow it, Jocks. I'll allow it.
I don't know how I came up with that, but Ultra Iggy Stinkt in action
Ultra
here.
Iggy Stinkt. All right, is he gonna be extinct if he loses? See, I got you.
Yeah, no, we're working on.
I got your back, Jocks. All right, there it is.
Geez. This corner pressure of Art and just management. Oh, that was a Gale. He messed up.
All right, the corner will gladly take that. Oh no! He pressed the button. He pressed the button.
Everybody gets hit by that. Oh,
the yo! Oh my gosh! SuperIggy is reminding me of another legendary blocker. Shouts to Alex. Yo!
Oh, and the punish. Yes.
Ooh, nice, good link. No, the hits. Oh, SuperIggy. Yo, who's this guy?
Ultra Iggy Stinkt. Let's go, baby.
Oh my god. All right, he's roasting right now. The rainbow. I don't care. Okay, he tried to crack the dome. Break the row. He needs much more than this.
Artur has the meters, though. Using the meters. He doesn't have the meters.
Oh no, missed that play. Oh, the overhead. Oh, Iggy. Ow. Wow. Whoa, I'm with it. Let's go, man. Let's go. This is bananas. Yo, BANANAS.
You know, that's the first upset of 2021 besides, government stuff. That's the first upset of the year for me there. I mean, I would have paid money that Art won, but just Ultra Iggy Stinkt kicked in. Just really good stuff. Got the confirms down, the hard reads, the offense, a little bit of defense. There you have it.
Look, Beth, he heard your pun. He says, you know what, Jocks? Because of that, I'm not gonna let you down. I'm gonna get this W. He said the power of Ultra Iggy Stinkt. Wow. Okay, so good stuff. The Iggy's gonna move on to bracket. Like I said, man, if it was fantasy brackets, it'd be looking a little different, man. But it is looking a little different as we get results coming in from all different matches of the globe here around this bracket. 47 strong tonight's event for sure, but only 8 could sit at the big dinner table. You know what I'm saying? Only 8 seats are available there. We will see which players can do it. And SuperIggy, or should I say Ultra Iggy Stinkt, is one step closer of getting that claim to that seat. But we'll see, man. We'll see. For sure. But definitely do appreciate everybody so much for tuning in. You guys, thank you guys. I hope you have a beautiful Friday evening. Stay safe, adhering to guidelines, things of that nature. Of course, you've heard that so many times, but we just gotta make sure, man, just in case. Want to make sure our viewers are safe. Want to make sure they're comfortable, and we definitely do appreciate that. So next match, look that pulling up the bracket here. Looks like it's going to be MatrixRD, aka Evolution 056123 versus NellBomb PC. That did rhyme. So that was we'll see. We'll see what's going on with that. And I've actually played against Evolution in one of the DR events that they had, and his Alex is pretty decent, man. His Alex is pretty decent for sure. But we'll see what he does. See if he can make an impression here in the Casa.
Oh, I was actually going to say the opposite. I was going to say I've actually played NellBomb. beaten me a few times with a very strong Balrog, so this could be interesting. I think this is one of the matchups that Alex actually kind of does all right in. So we're gonna see like how much Alex experience that NellBomb has.
All right, see. It's his Alex Alex is pretty good. So yeah, you say you play NellBomb, I play Evolution.
Yeah.
Let's see, man. It's like we're betting right now. Like we're betting right now. Let's see what we got. All right, NellBomb. Yes. Some good tools. Links. Oh, the big jump in. All right, there's the activation. Oh, nice. Good. That was so smart. The walk up grab. Nice.
Okay, yeah.
Good little shimmy.
Oh, yeah. So yeah. So Evolution. The guy's name is Matrix. That's right. Okay. So Matrix.
Nice. The jab checks. Some in the kneecaps. NellBomb. Could have been so much. It could have been so much different, man. Because he had the V trigger hit, but it's missed timing on the EX air knee there, air raid.
Yeah, and the dive attack by Alex, sometimes it can net you good damage, but very, very risky, very, very punishable.
Mm-hmm. All right. See, Evolution trying for these mix-ups, but NellBomb's not having none of it right now.
Welcome.
That's good. Unhandy, he says.
Oh, there you go. And that often is the better use of the dive, as an escape from the corner. Okay.
Nice. Trigger. Oh, we tried to dash it.
Good
Good check by Evolution.
Yeah.
Oh,
good.
no! That's unfortunate.
Ooh.
Oh, my gosh. And because NellBomb didn't move or anything, he had a good idea on the read, but fortunately, man, the timing and the version of that was used. That's, sheesh. Hate to see it.
So far we got a happy chat here. A lot of NellBomb fans, and rightfully so. Looking very, very strong here. Like I said, in a matchup that's not really probably in his favor. Oh, jeez, that roundhouse.
Right.
The
NellBombs. He says, "Yo, I can't disappoint the people. I'm going in right now.
I know.
Let's see what Evolution can bring. He has to evolve. He's only at stage 1 right now. Got to evolve.
Yeah, I think Alex needs about 40 more candy to evolve here.
Oh, he's getting rare candies right now. Yo, Alex. Evolution. All right. Evolution says enough. Enough, man. You're a little too hype.
You can't block forever. It's this NellBomb.
Oh my god, he just snuck it in. Oh, that's it. Oh no, it's not it. What are we gonna do? Oh, the simple walk-up grab. Oh my gosh. Oh.
And tricky stuff in that situation. Boxer against, I think Alex gets a true up or down mix up there, but who cares about up and down if you going for grab there?
Mm-hmm. Okay, here's Evolution trying to find his footing. Nice big jump ins. Okay, cracks the noggin. Nice straight. Oh, the chase down. I like the chase down on the back dash.
Yeah,
he didn't want his prey to get away.
Trying to find the stun here is NellBomb, but not if Matrix has anything to say about it.
He's challenging after Lariat every time. Yo. So your mix-up's getting denied, sir. Check those ankles. Good tech. Oh, this is rough for Evolution. Oh my god, he needs some rare candy. He needs some milk. No. Oh my gosh.
And Matrix right now is going to need a full revive or so. That's quite a beating by NellBomb, and some very good stuff demonstrating by Nell here. When you see the Alex charge in front of you, the last thing a lot of people have in their mind is to grab him there. But NellBomb just totally ready, walk up throw. That's the perfect thing to do there.
That was very smart. Very good play from NellBomb for sure. Very good awareness too, because a lot of what ends up happening is some players, they may not challenge after Lariat because what does Alex get after Lariat, right? Most of the people just guess power bomb, jab check, and the EX flash chop, or something like that of that nature. But he was willing to challenge. He NellBomb challenge. He found his damages, did the chase down, didn't allow Evolution to like even really think. Didn't really want to. Always was trying to close the distance.
Yeah.
And he played that very exceptionally well. Good stuff.
No socially, there's no social distancing in Street Fighter, but hopefully there is a home. Hopefully you guys are staying safe. It's a crazy world, and that's why Capcom Cup. I'm not hating on their decision at all. I think they did the right thing there.
Yeah, that yeah, for sure. I know a lot of people were kind of disappointed. I think mainly this is affecting the DR community too as well, because they were looking to host, of course, the Capcom Cup finals this year. And for them now, Capcom has to figure out how to adjust where the online environment, and the online environment may not be too favorable to the certain players, and under the given conditions, this is kind of what has to be dealt with. But hopefully within the next month, it's possible that there could be a slight hint, a slight chance, maybe a drop of netcode. Can I get a drop of netcode? So a crumb, just a crumb of better netcode. But we'll see, man. We'll see how it goes with the update. Of course, Dan is still scheduled to come through, so for sure. So it's gonna be interesting month next month for sure.
Yeah.
So you have to think about it. How's that even? How would they even structure it? Now, okay, Capcom Cup is canceled. Go in person, right? Everything has to be done online. So it's gonna be where all eyes are on Capcom to like try to fix this and get this right. How is this even gonna work at this point? So it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot that has to be figured out for sure. And hopefully that can go as well as possible. So the netcode is already under fire, so it's gonna be interesting, man, to see how this develops. But speaking of developments, we got our next match coming up in deck. We got Moons going up against Hardman, which should be Kolin going up against Cody. So it should be an interesting fight for sure, man. And once again, everybody, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Casa Fridays. We hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying your Friday. You got your necessary refreshments here to enjoy the show. Big shout outs once again. I gotta give it another big shout out to Maggie Group for throwing in the $100 into the pot, showing out Mr. Greg. Definitely thank you guys so much for that donation. If you guys don't know who he is, you're messing up, man. Definitely one of the more passionate people in the scene about the game, and the players as well. Very community oriented guy. Also a family man as well. Also streams. So for him to throw that in there, catching people off guard, like EX random, EX dolphin dives. He EX dolphin dived that $100 into the prize pool. So we definitely do appreciate that for sure.
One of the very few birdies, unfortunately, as a birdie main, is still getting things done and getting things done well.
All right, so let's see how we pulling up here. See how this matchup is gonna go. Looks like it's gonna be Moons going up against Andala, aka Hardman. See what the difficulty is. Definitely gonna have to turn the difficulty up for this one.
Yeah, and definitely, as you get further into the bracket, it's just like you said, the difficulty does get higher. And that was another one that has been putting a lot of time in these tournaments and definitely showing a lot of improvement here.
Nice, good usage of the V skill for the anti-air. All right, our man put in the corner. Unhand me, you winch.
Oh, I wonder if he could have went for the target combo that throws him in the corner there.
Yeah, probably did it in front. That was gonna Hardman's gonna take full advantage of that.
Oh no! No hit confirm.
Okay, there's an activation. It's the rocks out. Oh my god! On the top of the noggin. Oh, where you going?
Moon's letting the world know that he's rocking out with his rock out. Quite literally.
Jocks, yo. I respect it, Jocks.
I mean, that's what he's doing there, and it's like, oh, I can get out of that situation. No, the Rock is the strongest thing in this game.
Nice.
Like
he managed to find some rock, find the only rock that's in the bottom of this pool right now. Through for the W. Yo. Slide. Yo, the dash up. Oh, it didn't get checked. Oh my god, double dip.
Oh, it got no, and he dropped it.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, it can still kill, right? It can still kill. No, it's not gonna kill. Oh my god, could this cost him? Oh, the grab, jab, tick, throw. Wow.
Man,
wow.
You know that Hardman was like, okay, I will take that. Wasting all your meter here to try to take me down. I have a chance. But yeah, gave him a chance, and Moon's still taking the first game somewhat convincing there. Cody V-Trigger 2, still a very scary character.
Oh, for sure. So you're not the only one with a scary V-Trigger sister.
Yeah.
And as we saw, man, that definitely could have gone another way, for sure. Gave it Hardman that extra life, but ended up clutching it out there. Let's see next game.
And I think on a few Japanese player tier lists, like I think they put Cody higher than America does actually, probably just because of the comeback factor.
It's possible, man. Like it's always interesting to see people's different takes on what they perceive to be like what's top tier and what's not. And everybody has different opinions on who should be top tier and this, that, and the third. And all comes down to experience. That's what I think. It's just personal experience of what players are used to dealing with or seeing.
Oh jeez, what a buffer!
Nice, very good. Confirmed there for Moons taking it out. Remember when Laura was bottom tier?
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Laura was bottom tier. She wasn't even worth the mention on some of the Japanese players tier list. Yo.
And that's how they lost to That's how they lost to her.
Yeah, I think it just depends on character variety, like who's playing the character. To your characters that don't really get too much screen time, those are ones that are just generally considered lower. Oof.
Oh,
nice.
And Moon's demonstrating matchup knowledge here, just corner pressure, good stuff.
Oh, the backdash! Yo, this is not Rose. She doesn't come out until a few more months. What's happening? Jeez! Oh, that just gave me nightmares. Oh my god, yo, this character, please.
Here we go.
Oh, he tried to backdash too. He said, let me try the same tech you did on me. Oh.
Close. Solid. The next hit will do it.
Oh,
no! Boy. Oh boy.
The pinky toe? Oh, not like this, Jocks. No! My god, the big toe! Off of the big toe. Please, yo. Ow. Moons. One of these days, Kolin, one of these days, I'm gonna send you to the moon. Oh my god.
Well then. So, how about that comeback factor that this character has?
Oh, that's what it is, man. That's tell you, it all started with that big toe, man. The big toe.
That was the second game in a row we had that exact situation. Cody gets the knockdown. Moons goes for, he goes for button on your wake up. Right choice every single time, and it's a safe choice in that situation unless she has frame one reversal there. I mean, frame one counter, but Moon's just looking pretty dominant here.
Oh, for sure, man. Very good stuff. Very good games. For sure, for both players on both ends. Andala, aka Hardman, not out of it just yet. It's gonna go down to the bottom half of the bracket, and we'll see if he can manage to icicle V-trigger his way all the way back up to that top 8 main table. And once again, everybody, we do appreciate everyone for tuning in to the Friday night Casa event. All 60 of you guys are in here with us enjoying the action. You guys again are being safe, adhering to COVID conditions and regulations for sure. Just try to do your part to get safe and healthy as possible, for sure. And again, we also do got the Matrixrd 2 available on deck as well, using that exclamation point Matrixrd into the chat. Will take you to that link where you could donate a free 50 cents into that pool using the promo code. Already at 121.40 for tonight's event, and we haven't even hit top 8 yet. Big shout outs once again to Mag Negro for putting that hundo in there, giving them players an extra incentive to play their best and bring out all the shenanigans for sure, as we saw with the Arturo and SuperIggy match, which was quite the ride, But man, let's the show got to keep going, don't it, Jocks? Got more.
Yep, the night is still young. There is lots more Street Fighter 5 action to come. Next match here, it looks like it's gonna be another Cody player. It looks it's gonna be Zonkmuscle versus. Sorry, I'm like going through all these windows here. Zonkmuscle versus Child.
Yeah, Child, man. Child, we haven't seen Child. Well, I haven't seen Child in quite some time. But again, we haven't been on the Casa stream in quite some time. But you know what? We're here now, and we see some Child coming up the bat, man. Child, of course, very frightening, very, very scary. Balrog player for sure, man. You don't scare, he don't scare. A man will get hit and he'll still dash straight you, yo. He will still dash straight you. Says what is?
Yeah, and he's one of those players that like you watch him play and you're like, oh, how do you lose to that? But then you face him and he'll find a way to hit you with it and you'll still lose. But he's one of those players like he just dominates you in the mind game too.
Oh, for sure. We'll see if Zonkmuscle can RESPECT his way into this match, man.
Okay, so from what I can tell, Cody actually kind of fights Balrog pretty well. But I think this matchup is about 5-5. But just seeing sometimes Bryan, lose to this character just kind of tells me that I don't know who has the advantage here, but probably around 5-5. If the chat has any idea how this matchup goes, I'd like to hear your opinions.
Yeah, for sure. It seems like a 5-5 in a way, just based off of just how neutral was for both of the characters. Oof! Nice, the slide gets checked.
Yeah, it's just
one of
those things that like, oh, maybe I'll go for the slide attack. Not working there.
I mean, and that's just very good control too. The previous round wasn't looking too bad from Zonkmuscle. But right now, man, he's Child just bulldogging his way in there. But there's the activation. Let's see. So at last round, the big toe of doom. Oh my God, no big toe of doom on this one.
Yeah, he says, "Watch your big toe." That is Balrog. The dash low from almost full screen there, and Child kind of plays like that, but he will hit you with it. I don't know how this man has such a high percentage on full screen turnaround punches, full screen dash punches, but he will hit you with it.
But man, if your block strings aren't tight or true, Child is gonna let you know. This man will get, like I said, you'll get hit and he'll still try to dash straight you out of it. Like, yo, what? Wait a minute. It's still my turn. You a hit stun. Why you back? All right. I'm putting out the big buttons right now, getting the damage. Oh, Child said, get that nonsense out of here. Oh my God, the dome checks.
Oh, plus frames?
Okay. Live lead here for Zonkmuscle. Oh, the dash straight in the overhead. Oh my God, the reset, man.
Oh, dropped the combo.
Oh no.
Never mind.
Oh my gosh. Oh, if he was a little bit more patient, could have saw the gap and punished. Oh man.
Yeah, and Child having just very good buffers there. He'll mix that like kind of aggressive like quote whack play, but he'll mix it up with very, very good stuff, you know, and that's what makes him so scary.
Yep. See, he knows when to turn a switch on and he knows when to turn it off. That's very scary. You play somebody like that that's able to switch up their play style on the fly. You see how he's like playing a little bit more calm, but then he can turn up the juice because he got light lead. So now he can sort of play the way he wants to play. All right, throws him into the corner. Rack him. Oh no! Oh, that's unfortunate. Oof. Oh man.
And that was 2 games, right?
That was 2 games. I gotta go to the restroom, yo. that's what it was. Yo. Speed runs, yo. Do the bracket, yo. Good stuff from Chow. It's maintaining composure. Just that style of play that he has. It can be so intimidating, man. Definitely.
Yeah, and it's kind of like you have to do it to beat him. Sometimes you have to do what he does, but better, and it's very hard to do that. You have to run him down better than he will run you over, and so. But he makes it very tricky, and you know you don't get to Warlord by being like an idiot. So there you go. Child moves on further into the bracket. Let's see who he's gonna have to face. The winner, Marvisto, and Z's nuts here. Another Casa favorite.
Jocks, yo. I know that wasn't intentional, but yo, it's just we. I actually do remember this name, man. I think we had a little fun with that. He said, "Yo, we just gonna have to play these nuts." Yo, that's the way you said it, man.
And if you remember, I think it's because he has the Canada flag, and so you know, French Canadian, he could be Zenu.
Zenu,
but he's not.
Zenu,
So, yeah.
Zenu, but he's not. Yo, Zenu. He's gonna have to play against these nuts, yo.
So. Right. Still alive in the bracket. Looking in the bracket, you can hit exclamation mark bracket. SuperIggy's gonna have to play Moons, and then Prophet's gonna have to play NellBomb. Mailyn is waiting the winner of that after taking out Carlton Banks. Spaceboy took it out over Rue, and he's gonna play Bushinmaster. So very, very good matches here.
For sure, man. And then of course, as long as you know, as we keep getting deeper and deeper into this bracket. I mean, that's pretty much a telltale sign that you're just getting nothing but quality. I mean, you get quality matches regardless of what on the stream, but you get even more. You get even more refined, a little extra ingredients, a little extra seasoning for these matches as the bracket goes further. Yeah, for sure. It looks like we're gonna get more Spaceboy, but this time he has to go up against one of DR's most deadliest, Bushinmaster. With the Zeku. See what Spaceboy has in the tank against this.
Yeah, so these guys have definitely played each other a lot in all these like little online tournaments that allow them to play each other. So, yeah, expect these guys to have lots of experience against each other and the characters too. And also, shout outs to Zonkmuscle. I love his comment of "oof" that ended faster than I would have liked.
For sure, man. You know, sometimes that can happen.
Yeah, it happens to all of us.
Yeah, and then you might steamroll your next opponent. You know, it's just the circle of life. Oh man, speaking of life, man, definitely not gonna have any life after this combo for sure. Big damage. Is that gonna kill? No,
almost.
Oh, he's gonna jab check confirm that.
Oh man,
and Fury, watch your ankles.
Oh wait, let's go.
Oh my God, Spaceboy, please! Wow. Oh my gosh.
and you know, Spaceboy let him get away with you know, that was not just the young Zeku waking up buns earlier. That was old man Zeku wake up buns. So it's a little bit different.
It's different. Let's see if Bushinmaster's trying to get back into it. You can see with the aggression right now. Nice, good confirm off the fireball.
Futile.
Nice. All right. Forward again. This boy trying to press the offensive. Oh, try to do the shimmy, the dance of death.
Man, that little tap on the back on the back button there was so beautiful by Spaceboy.
Oh my God! You say you're not getting that standing heavy kick, but he gets the target combo instead.
disrespectful EX Shoryu. Meet disrespectful wake up button, says Bushinmaster. So tied 1 round apiece.
Hey, you want to wake up? I'm going to wake up with you. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, the mini punch. Space Boy's on another level right now. Oh my God, he doesn't have young Zeku. He can't bust out. Oh no.
Ooh,
Are we gonna get a box? Oh no, my box was denied. The box was denied. I like this. Yo, Space Boy. Still picks it up. Still picks up the W. Man, what a scramble between these two. Yeesh. Talking about quick matches, this one just started. Yo, what's happening right now?
Exactly.
I don't remember the game being this fast. I know I haven't commentated Casa in a while. Yo. What is this? Round 1. I remember being matches being like, a lot slow.
It's kind of like one of those Red Bull circuit events where, they give Red Bull out to anybody who wants to drink them. So everybody's had a Red Bull. Everybody's playing super, super fast.
Exactly. Oh my God, that takes me back so much. Yo, the Red Bulls, the free Red Bulls.
The Red Bull girls, let's go.
You just see your whole bag would be like full with like 4 or 5 of them. Next to dash up. Oh my God, yo, Nos energy drink. Yo, let's go.
To Nos.
MVP. Oh, the mini situation. Oh, he didn't bite. Good job. God, yo, Space Boy is going.
Geez.
Oh no, he overcommitted. That's death for sure. That's death. Death.
Well, it may sound weird to compliment somebody on holding down back, but Bushinmaster did a really good job of holding down back in the whole situation. And Space Boy was trying to bait out with everything. He threw out the worm, he threw out the lure, everything, and not a bite.
Not a single bite, man. Hey, let's see, man. See who's gonna be the pro fisherman in this match right now. Oof. They try to go for another meaty situation. Oh, the air-to-air check. Oh, close to stun. He wanted to stun so bad. Oh no! Bushinmaster tried to walk under it. Bushinmaster, I think he may have tried to walk under it. Oh, oh man, let's see though. Oh, the activation. Holds it to the corner. Oh, the jab. Yo, wait. Yo, Stan. Give me that. A standing light kick stuff. Right now, the Space Boy sitting on set point against Bushinmaster. Yo, the grab out of the flip. Are you? Yo, my God. Yo, the checks. Yo, what's happening right now?
Ready for everything.
Oh my God.
Oh, this is gonna be almost done.
Okay. All right, this is still doable. It's rough. It's a lot. Bushinmaster has a lot to go with, though. Yeah, yo, Space Boy playing so clean right now. EX shoulder through the fireball? No, is that what basically? That's what Space Boy probably wants. He probably has a setup in mind. Oh, big punish!
This is huge damage.
Oh no!
Oh, the chase down!
Oh my God, yo, the cat! Oh, no cat in the hat! Oh no, Dr. Seuss. He said I didn't read that book growing up. Yo,
Sakura wins.
jeez.
Man, Space Boy just playing with a lot of everything. Made a few risky choices with the EX uppercut here and there, getting blocked, but man, played an amazing offense and with a good defense too. Just that's why he was able to take it.
And Space Boy just, sheesh. He's playing at a much different pace right now, man. And that victory, of course, was well deserved. Just good placement on everything. Air checks on point. A really good job of just spinning the meter. Very smart, man. Very smart play as well. So congratulations to Space Boy. He's gonna move forward, be one of the first entrants into the top 8 on the big dinner table. So he gets to have a seat there, gets to rest for a little bit, and get ready for that. But once again, good stuff, man. That was quite a situation, man. And Bushinmaster definitely had some good sequences going as well. It's just that Space Boy, he was just playing on another level. The meetings were good, the airs were good, everything was looking great. Couldn't ask for anything more. I mean, there was a bit of a bet to farm the EXDP, I will admit, but he managed to recover and you know, close it out. So, you know, that's sometimes when you take the risk, you know, it could throw you off mentally as a player, but you're able to still maintain your composure and keep fighting. You know, you're good. You're good. You're like,
Yeah,
okay, I made a mistake. Let me shake it off. Let's keep fighting. Good stuff.
very very good play. But you know, here's another. This next set actually has a possibility of going very fast too. So here we go. We got Boxer against Laura, and in the American side of things, this matchup we all know is very bad for Balrog.
Mm. Oh, for sure, definitely with this, just because of what Laura can do and her archetype, as well, definitely can be rough for Boxer. But everybody, again, sometimes you just, you know, you're playing against the player and just not the character, and sometimes that can actually be two different matchups.
It reminds me of
So we'll
Brian
see.
F trying to find a counter pick, not for Laura, but for IDOM, just how strong he is.
Mhm. Right now, as he's saying that, he said, "Yo, what is a matchup? I don't know what a bad matchup is. Yo, NellBomb, right now, going in.
Oh, but here's a chance. Oh, geez, what a little slimmer there.
Nice reversals. Again, checks. Yes, it's opened up. Mailyn tried to get the party started.
Welcome.
NellBomb denies it. Denies the invitation.
Yeah, great set of checks and balances there by NellBomb. You know, who
Oof.
said that Laura dominates Balrog, he says. Not if I do the dominating first.
Oh my gosh. Shocked, yo. Back to the match. Yo, let's go. All right,
Yeah.
try to get the corner positioning. Oh no, side switches on the grab. Push him into the corner. Good, trying to get good positioning. He does. See, just a little impatient here.
Nice little buff on the crouching
Ooh.
fierce.
All right, the activation though, V trigger 2 is active. Let's give him access to that grab of his own. Oh, he
and he
reached!
tried.
And you reach a teach. Oh.
Final round.
And that would have been huge to NellBomb. You know, that would have made the life lead a little bit closer, and he would have had to make only one more guess afterwards.
Right? So smart there, Mailyn. Didn't overpress on the gas there. Kept some good spacing.
Oh, geez, that's such a hard situation to get the fireballs in your face as she dashes towards you. Balrog, please.
All right. Okay, no anti-air.
Yeah.
This is looking rough right now for our hero. Say our hero because NellBomb actually does have the supporters in the chat for sure, rooting for him. Oof. All right, man. There's a Mailyn emote set in the chat. Yo, Mailyn right now doing good. See, NellBomb can shake it off and get back into it. A couple of shady spots here and there, but he cleaned it up for sure. I'm a bit more, I would say a bit more of a defensive. Like the way he plays Laura is a little defensive.
Mhm.
He knows, of course, when to choose his spots and when it's time to go in. Like when you spill blood in the water. Okay, he's like, yo, they're getting frustrated defensive wise. So let me continue to go in. Like for example. All right, now here comes NellBomb.
Oh, geez, nice buffer there on the crouching medium kick. Oh, man.
Yes.
These little two-piece combos, they're adding up. It's a lot of calories Mailyn's delivering.
Oh my gosh, let's see. Gonna have to burn them off, man. Gonna have to burn them off to stay alive in this. And you see him burn them off right there.
One more
There it is,
guess.
working the arms. So that was so scary.
Yeah, the buffers
God, you
on
just
both sides.
Oh no! Yo, NellBomb, absolutely. I fully agree. Spin at cash. Of course, you could have went to the EX, but you know what? We wanted the guarantee. We wanted to make sure that the package was signed, sealed, and delivered. Fine, staying alive.
You know, if it's to win the first round, it's always worth the meter.
Exactly, for sure. You know what? Even if you do lose the next round, of course you would have meter on your side going into the last round, last game. But nonetheless, let's see right now, Mailyn, that's in the offensive. Took off the coat, took off the glasses, the hat. This is party time. In her almost in her birthday suit. Nice.
Final round.
All right, this last round. At least that gives NellBomb some meter on his end. Oh god, just a straight standing heavy punch for the Duff.
Oh boy. It's all leaning towards Mailyn right now.
Oh my god, this is a tale as old as time. Beauty and the Beast. Okay, but there's the activation. Yo, let's go.
Ooh,
Oh.
situation.
Oh, he goes for
I don't know about it, but
okay,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
see what he
not
does
a-
with it though. I don't
not the
know, but-
choice most would have went for, but if it hits, it hits.
Oh, there. Closer to closing it out. He has to be careful. You know, once Mailyn gets meter, oh my god. oh, oh, oh.
Oh jeez.
No. Oh, jabs. See,
Oh,
there
no.
it is. That panic.
Oh.
That's the panic. That is the panic situation, man. That players get put in, and it's rough to deal with. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. You shoot yourself in the foot, and well, sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens. So you gotta make a guess. And
Mm-hmm.
it was like, yo, do I just block? Because he could go for command grab. I don't have any life. Like, what's happening? What am I gonna do? And he tried. He tried to react after that reset, but Mailyn nonetheless takes it. It's gonna move on into the bracket for sure. And once again, everybody, want to thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching some Casa action with us. We are getting close down to the nitty gritty into top 8 territory. So again, we definitely do appreciate all the players who enter. All 47 of you guys are much valued for entering and supporting this event for sure. The regulars, some of the newcomers, we saw a couple of upsets here and there. All the action that you would want to see in a tournament. We got this right here, except for being live in person. But nonetheless, man, we got some advertisements coming up for you guys. Casa Friday, of course, as you can see there. DammitDom, saying Michael Dink, Casa Bunch. You see that the Guilty Gear, Exit Core plus R with Street Fighter 5 on Fridays. Got that on there. We got the Matcherino, of course, with the exclamation mark Matcherino. Get that in there if you want to donate and support your favorite player on there, or you want to add in a free 50 cents to the pot. We got that. I mean, got the link available for you guys to do that. Shouts to the online local, the Reddit online local, East Coast, round robin, West Coast. You guys see the times, you guys see the dates. Definitely do support one of the largest weekly online Street Fighter 5 tournaments to date. Of course, special thanks to Next Level in LBC, the classic Wednesdays. You guys know what it is. There's the rest of the schedule for sure. We definitely do appreciate everybody so much for tuning in, and make sure you guys support those other events too as well. Of course, got the Patreon, of course, there as well. If you hit that, the code there, Jock's already on it, doing his due diligence. Want to support via Patreon? You could do that with that link to that Patreon support as well. And right now, man, we're gonna get into our next match here for sure, as we got Marvisto going up against Child. Who wanted more Balrog action? Say less. I want to cheer for Balrog? Say less.
Say less, Sam. Oh, okay. I was just about to say, I would like to see the Honda here, but Marvisto plays a super strong Ryu, one of the best in the country. Just really quick before we get this match started, another offset happened off stream here. So after taking out Arturo, SuperIggy 2-0'd Moons in bracket. So congratulations, SuperIggy, making it into top 8 winner side here, Casa 2021, baby.
SuperIggy? Yo, he's letting everybody know that he is the strongest Koopa kid out of all of them. Let's go. Let's go. I'm with it. All the chaos. Let's go. All right. So back to the match, yo. Marvisto, PC going up against Child 233. Just with bars all day, man. These names are just rhyming for themselves. Let's go.
Ooh,
It's good
here
anti-air.
we go. Hard part about Marvisto beating his Ryu is that he plays so solid. You know, doesn't really throw out any risks there like other Ryu players. Just plays very solid ground game. So the hard part is trying to open him up.
And like the way he plays Ryu too is like very interesting. Like he'll use Fireball more of like a pressure tool, I would say, like versus just using it just for creating spacing or anything like that.
Yeah.
So like he'll use the Fireball just to get in. So that's kind of interesting.
Ooh, what a buffer! Oh
my God, are you serious? What? Marvisto, please! Oh my God.
I just complimented him, saying he doesn't like to take many risks, but paying out there. Oh, and Child has one of his own.
Wow, that's how you make a statement, yo.
Yeah.
That's how. Well, you gotta, yo. You want to get to sit down at the top 8? Oh, you gotta earn it. Let's go. Take it out.
Yeah,
Bring out all of it, all of the shenanigans, yo.
And in 2020, Marvisto was, you know, almost every time he entered, he was almost guaranteed top 3 every single time. So definitely one of the favorites to go far in this tournament.
Try to go for the chase down. He don't care. But you know what? It didn't even matter because even if Marvisto had no life, he was still dashing in and going in. Most players, you know, at that state, they were trying to play it like defensive. They're like, yo, man, I'm about to lose. Let me just, you know, sort of turtle up a bit here. Marvisto says no, putting full force on the gas from 0 to 60 for sure. Let's go.
Get off me, he says.
That's right. Right, left forward, fireball. God, yo. Good blocks. Oh no, the nightmare's not over yet.
Oh, she's a good damage there. One more
Oh,
guess.
not yet. Oh. Oh my God, yo, the delayed medium punch. Oh.
Man, who would have thought that we'd see such a slugfest between Ryu and Boxer?
Open players not letting up, and you know, I think Child he enjoys this element. He enjoys this element of players, and people are willing to meet Child halfway as far as aggression is concerned. He enjoys playing in that type of environment, like that panic, chaotic element. And you saw him match energies with Marvisto there. Oh my God, what a scramble.
Yeah, scrambles right, but he's so good at converting off the scrambles too. Oof! Solar plexus. Yeah. Oh, again! He just has the right timing to right.
Yo, what is happening right now? He says, yo, you don't scare, I don't scare. You want to show what respect is? I'm not respecting it right now. The dash is... Oh no, but the activation.
Oh, and he gets the overhead. Huge damage.
Oh my God, he didn't watch the go piece towards the end, Jocks. No.
That was all of it off an overhead though. Definitely risky,
right.
But man, Child making it pay off. Oh, and this is set point, by the way. It's only 2 out of 3 here.
That Child is, one round away from dash straighting his way into top 8.
Yeah, despite that amazing finish of the first round by Marvisto here, Child is at set point. Oh! Random smash, it worked!
Right, dash. Oh! Oh my God! Yo, what is this? Are these cross-tagging combos? What's happening right now? Yo!
Gems, please!
Oh, the gems are activated right now! Yo, we got gems! Yo, the X! Oh my God. Yo, the chase down, he's not scared. I don't care if you're activated. That's... Oh no!
Oh, the last hit of the beat trigger worked!
The last hit! Oh my God. Oh my God, yo.
By the tip on his chinny chin was just enough for Child to move on to the bracket. I think that puts him in top 8.
Yeah, he's gonna have to play against SuperIggy, yo. Sheesh.
Man.
Wow. Wow, yeah.
That's gonna be a good ride.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I'm here for it too. here for it. When we swap out with the top 8 commentators. Speaking of which, guys, stay tuned. Definitely stay tuned for the top 8 action, for sure. Because we got another pair of very talented commentators coming up for you guys. We got C-Mao, and the Doc himself. The Doctor is in, for sure, bringing you that top 8 action. But we have to continue. We got to fill out this top 8 bracket to see who are the remaining players, the last survivors of this 47 man mugfest, man. Because that's usually what we've been seeing tonight. It's just straight muggins right now. Oh my God, what a set between Marvisto and Child. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, this could be a good one. And I just want to say thank you guys. You could be anywhere else, but you're here. You're here at Casa Fridays. It's always a good time when you're here at Casa. In fact, when I checked, if you guys have, you must have Twitch accounts to be watching this. But when I got the email that let me know the most watched games in stream, I actually had this Twitch as the second most watched stream. So good stuff to everybody. Good stuff to DammitDom and Team Spooky's my number 1. So shout out to Team Spooky as well.
Oh, for sure, man. For sure. So many hours I put in, man. If you're any form of like competitive wise in Street Fighter 5 and Team Spooky is not like one of the top 3, it's surprising because that's really like one of the patriarch tournaments out there that's just making it happen, for sure. But nonetheless, man, we're going to continue with this action. We got DR coming up, going up against Boons, aka one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse of the Team Long Island here. Can he do it? Can he go up against another DR strong player for sure in the name of Bryan-D, aka Brian Disrespectful, Brian Descendant, Brian. I'm saying? So many names that this young man has. But we'll see how he fares up in this matchup.
So if I remember correctly, this is actually a pretty hard matchup against for Cody. So not gonna be surprised if Moon pulls out the Bison here.
All right, we'll see what the pick is for sure, and we'll see what's going on. And again, the Matrinos sitting at the 121 right now, you guys. And if you're just tuning in, 122.95. So it is slowly getting up there for sure. So matches can only get more tense as well. So we'll see. Here we go.
Also,
again, this is another qualifier, I believe. Top 8.
Shout outs to the second place donor Godlike Hot Pockets. That's a pretty cool tag.
Oh no! Oh dang! No! I'm sorry. That was on losers. Misread that. All right. So yeah, here we go in the match. Let me see. Actually, let me pull up the bracket here. See how far along we are. All right. Let's see. We got Spaceboy. We're waiting on a winner of NellBomb and NellBomb and Mailyn just played. So Mailyn moves on. He'll have to play against Spaceboy, top 8 on winner's side. So SuperIggy and Child. And that should wrap up the winner's side. So it looks like we're actually going to go downstairs and see what's going on down there. And yeah, this is a qualifier match to get top 8. So it looks like once we get everything a bit organized on that end as far as this match goes, we'll get that up for you guys. And once again, thanks everybody so much for tuning in. This is a Battle Ace with the illustrious Jocks in the Box on the mic delivering you this action. And again, hope everybody's doing well.
Yeah, definitely. So I think we had a little bit of a hiccup here, but that's all right. Hiccups happen. You just have to drink a lot of water.
Drink some water, pat on the back, the classic.
Hey, Carlton Banks, good to see you, my friend. So I guess we're gonna get a restart here. I forgot what happened here.
Yeah, he said that there was the wrong V skill for the match. So
Oh,
we're
okay,
just
okay,
going
okay,
to
gotcha.
trade. Yeah.
Wrong V skill. Not allowed. No mistakes allowed.
So you gotta play whatever you pick. That's it. That's
Yeah.
guaranteed.
Or
Capcom cut code of conduct.
you know what the worst thing is when you start Street Fighter 4 and like you go to ranked and you're mashing the button because you think it's on your character and you accidentally pick Hakan or Jury.
Oh, that's the worst, man. I don't know. Sometimes it'll save it, and then I guess I don't know how. Like if you exit the game or come back, it won't be on the character or something like that. But yep, here we go. So let's see. He's gonna actually go to the correct V trigger, and we're gonna officially get this match started. And again, guys, since this is losers action, we got coming your way. This is a qualifier, so the loser of this is out of the tournament. Their journey is in. They do not get to sit at the big dinner table, the top 8, with the rest of the Titans. They will have to actually go and enjoy their dinner elsewhere. So let's see. Said McDonald's is always open. Go down there and get a hamburger and some fries.
Sweet tea, please. Oh, geez, so Bryan-D, you know, displaying this corner, this corner pressure, Guile's super good at that.
Oh man, the aggression is on 1,000 right now, but here comes Moons.
Oh boy, and he displayed a lot of comeback potential. This could be the start.
Oh, the wake up EX flash kick.
Yeah, it's a great choice.
Oh, all right, activation.
Oh, he tried to V-skill through that. But he has just
the slow walks. Oh, that was just enough. That was just enough, Jax. I thought the first hit may have whipped. I mean, like the second hit was going to whip, but no, connected.
Man, EX bingo.
I did that shit.
They called the right number.
Oh, 60, yo, B67, yo, N42, let's go. All right, there it is, activation. Oh my god, yo, okay, this is straight aggression right now, both sides.
Yeah, and Moons has to take some of that. Okay, not anti-airing there, but I don't blame him either.
He's taking a lot of white life, yeah.
Oh, and great awareness by Bryan-D. Ooh, okay.
All right, we'll take that.
Just a lot of stun.
Self mix up. Reversal, oh my god, good sway. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Yo, Moons, send me to the moon. Sheesh.
Playing out of this world.
Out of this world, yo, cosmic calamity, yo. Oh my god. Cosmic Calamity himself, Moons. Sheesh.
Really, sheesh is right. Okay, but Bryan has been in this situation lots of times. He's been down in games. No problem to him. He's going to try to recuperate and get back, but that's the issue, Cody, man. To make him at his strongest, you have to make him his health at the weakest, technically. Such a huge comeback factor.
Nice. Good combo. 4-piece. It's the overhead. It's the 3. Oh, the back. Whoa. Josh, did you see that? Since when did that happen? He just backdashed a Sonic Boom? That just happened? Am I tripping? I've never seen that. Excuse me.
Yeah, I guess same here.
I've never seen him backdash a Sonic Boom. Yo, let's go. Shades of Rose? Yo.
Shades of Rose? Summer 2021, please. Oh boy. Moons can get this started. He just has to have the right activation. Okay. Jeez, what a risky sweep by Bryan, too.
Yeah, a lot of meters sitting on Moon's side, though. Go for the activation. Here it is right now. Pops it. Pop. See?
Oh,
nice. Good frame trap.
Definitely.
King. Nice. He says, not your turn yet, young man. And It's not your turn yet. And what is Moon's batting average? What is it? What is his stats? Jeez.
Triple crown. Oh.
Tornado.
I mean, Guile can EX reversal his way out of this pressure situation, but of course that's a big risk against Cody.
There's the anti-air.
Even without even without V-Trigger, this character can do a lot of damage on you.
Oh, nice.
Gill's working out. And
gets the grab. Gotta go for some kind of setup there. Nice to sway.
Oh geez, Michael Bublé would be proud of the sway.
In his face like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he missed it too early.
Get off me.
Oh man.
Oh, nice. Very good anti-air. Very solid for Moons. Oh, the cosmic calamity himself. Swinging his way in the top 8 on loser's side. Yo, let's go. Wow.
Making a very good case for how strong this character is. Maybe why he should be rated higher in our tier lists.
Look, man. Look, I don't know. Everybody's gonna have to redo their tier lists next month anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, we'll see what the new mechanic is and all of that good stuff, and the balance patch. And, people are gonna have to redo all their lists over again.
And the Akuma nerf.
Yeah, the Akuma nerf that was actually accidentally teased. Like, wait a minute, was this supposed to be happening? What's happening right now? Yeesh. Unfortunately, man, it hasn't crossed over in our minds yet that next month is the month for Dan's release. So it's going to be interesting to see what that character plus all the other official changes bring to the table.
Yeah, definitely. All we can do right now is speculate and hope for the best. I would think that the development people have been very, very busy just trying to get this all out, making sure the first release character is going to be good. I have a feeling there's a lot of work, and especially with, Capcom Cup getting canceled technically, like, I'm sure there's a lot of work behind the scenes going on. The hamster wheels are rolling. The mouse traps are going and stuff.
For sure. Oh, for sure, man. It's definitely a lot. It's definitely a lot of busyness going on the dev sides for this, for sure. A lot of fans have expressed their dislike for the net code and things of this. Oh, what's taking so long, and this, that, and the third. A lot of supply and demand going out just for people to just push everything forward, man. But you know what? It's called for. It's called for because of the type of environment that it's been pushed in. You have other games. You're trying to compare the net code to Tekken 7, stuff like that. So players just want to make sure their game can meet the same demand and quality level as others. But again, with all great things, time will time will tell. They just need more time due to quarantine. This is within quarantine, especially with that emergency alert that just recently, not recently, but that's just been announced in Japan anyway. They're doing the best they can. You have to do all your work over Zoom and stuff like that, whatever app you're using to telecommunicate. So it's a lot going on behind the scenes, man, and we'll just have to be a little bit more patient so things can get out. Of course, if everything was in person, everything would be like 10 times faster as far as content being pushed out. And one thing someone else pointed out too, that I was talking with, they say, well, why didn't we get any summer costumes? Why didn't we get any Halloween costumes, any Christmas costumes last year? That's because a lot of people thought that it was the last year for Street Fighter 5. So we did get the surprise announcement of an additional season, so we'll see how it goes.
I thought it was because the liberals are killing Christmas, apparently.
Oh my gosh, there's definitely a Grinch out there somewhere. Yeah. So so let's get into the next match. Who we got coming up next on stream? Looks like it's going to be Hitman versus MatrixRD, aka Evolution. So as I'm pulling up the bracket, let me see. Is this another qualifier match here? Yeah, the bracket's pretty big. No, it's not a qualifier just as of yet. But the winner of this will have to play against Bushinmaster, and that is going to be a qualifier to get into top 8.
And you can bet your tush that Bushinmaster is watching this match, trying to see who his next opponent is.
Well, for sure, man. For sure. His previous match here, previous match against Spaceboy, like he was just playing at such a phenomenal different level with the Sakura. But enough of that about that. Let's get into this right now. I think got Evolution putting in the work against Hitman.
Oh, great start here for Matrix though. All the Alex things are going right. And he's using V-Skill too. Interesting.
Oh, the tricky stuff. Oh, geez. He starts going side.
Oh what a jump back.
Really, you know what? And unfortunately, he does go for that in like a last minute Hail Mary attempt, with just the raw V trigger there, and that ends up costing him certain matches. So we'll see.
Inferno, he says. Okay. Take the plus frames.
Oh, the EX. Yo, the EX headbutt. Oh, man. Evolution, man. He can't evolve right now. He doesn't have enough rare candy. Oh, my God. Yo, the power bomb, please.
Oh, okay. Using bar, get out of there. Okay.
That's interesting. A lot of frantic movement coming out from... What is happening right now, Josh?
Everything's happening.
Yo, what is this? Oh my God, yo, got him out the EX. Evolution, yo. Oh my God, he said there's no press B, there's no hold B shenanigans. Let me evolve, baby. Let's go.
Or, Matrix is making a statement that this is his final form. There is nothing else to evolve into.
Look, he's gonna need it if he wants to stay in this bracket. He doing it against Hitman. Oh my God, beautiful dive in. Oh my God, gets the crush. The dash up.
What
was that?
Oh no!
Dash and overhead.
All the things are going right for Matrix here.
No activation as of yet. What is this, bro? Chase down. Oh my God, the EX. Oh, the hammer, yo. Oh, Evolution. Says that it's not even his final form right now.
Dude, I don't care if you're the leader, Shadaloo. I'm gonna do these Alex things on you.
Alex things indeed. My man did 3 dashes into overhead. But you know what? I think what a lot of players, like some players tend up doing is doing the dash and then like try to go in for the power bomb. Maybe that's what he was expecting. Yo. Let's go.
Yeah.
Now this is a different evolution that we're seeing.
Definitely.
Oh, again. Oops. Oh, the chase down. He said, come here. I'm not finished with you. All right, Hitman. Trying to stay in this with a huge life deficit. Oh, nice. All right. Side switch. Oh, the stumps. Oh no! Put it back in the corner. Still has a little bit of meter left.
Boy, welcome. He just needs one more hit.
Oh! Yo! What's happening?
Everything's happening. Oh no!
Oh,
no. Psycho Crush goes in the wrong way.
Oh, what? Wow! Hitman, please! Are you serious? Hitman, yo! He says, you know what? You want to go all in? Let's go all in, baby. Let's go all in. Oh my God.
Somewhere out there, my boy Shin Matt is pretty proud of that random slide hitting.
Yo, raw slide, yo. I have no other options. Yo.
Oh, what is that a reaction?
Yo, young man reactions. Yo, let's go. Yo,
Oh, now he's in the corner.
double dash. Yo, gets the power bomb scooped. Oh, fortunate. Let it charge up for the full rip.
I think he could have. I think he could have. Oh, he
Oh, he
missed
tried
out.
to. Oh my god, yo. Hitman tried to get a little fancy toward the end. This should be all she wrote. No meter, no resources. This is rough. What did Alex can do? He's taking all this pressure. Oh man, this can just sit back and laugh. Oh, wait a minute. Oh.
He's in the corner.
Oh, again with the slide.
Okay, that time he had V
at the
trigger.
water park. What's happening?
That time he had V trigger, but yeah, you know, that was a lot more scarier than it needed to be for Hitman. There's a time where he went for jab into scissors, but I think he could have went jab light inferno into the critical R. But of course, coulda, woulda, shoulda. But we are in game 3 here.
We're in for a ride. I'm here. Let's go. Trapped in. We're on our second loop. Let's go. Out. Back up into the corner.
He tried.
Here.
Okay,
Back
I like
up.
that anti. I like the anti attempt on the Devil's Reverse there.
All right, low forward scissors. Again, let's see what evolution can do.
Oh
man,
the range of this character to convert from that.
Ooh, does Hitman smell blood? I think Hitman might be smelling blood. He's taking full advantage of this. It was looking so good in Evolution's favor. Gonna build meter with the throw for sure. Wow. Hitman right now sitting on that point.
Jab jack, I love it. Ooh, everything's working out right for Hitman right now. He's playing defensively. He's reacting to what Matrix is doing, and that's the way to beat him.
Look, man, I don't know who put the contract out on Evolution, but Hitman's making his mark right now. Jeez, target confirmed. I want you to take this Alex player out of the tournament for me. He's doing too well. He's about to get top 8. I need you to snipe him out for me.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be it.
Oh my gosh, yo, Hitman lives to slide the slide another day. Yo. Jeez. All right, good stuff for sure. And
you know, that's one of those. That's one of those matches that, like, sure he adapted and he won, but at the end of the day, man, you definitely lost a few calories just sweating that out.
Oh, for sure. But you know what? That slide was literally everything. That slide was literally everything, man. Because it's like, okay, an alternate dimension blocked, right? He may have blocked it or stuff like that. And sometimes the Hail Mary gets caught. Eventually, the Hail Mary gets caught. It's like it's like a critical attack, you know, in Pokemon. It has like a 30% chance of hitting or something like that. You know, sometimes it hits. So good stuff. Good stuff on man for moving on.
Welcome.
And we'll see. Because we already got our top 8 on Wonder Side set for you guys. For sure. We're just fighting right now to get that bottom half good and going. And again, we do have 2 very talented commentators coming up for sure to give you guys that top 8 action with C-Mao and the Doctor is in. We'll be checking in with you guys momentarily. But for those who are tuning in, thank you guys so much for doing so. And we are getting down to the nitty gritty. So next up, let me see, Jocks, what do we got coming up next?
So we're gonna have NellBomb against Guile player named Shinigami. So
ShinigamiRD. Okay. So so Guile versus Rog. Opportunity to get in the top 8. This would be a top 8 qualifier match for sure. And I know NellBomb had his support in the chat, so he's gonna need your energy, you guys. For sure, if he wants to sit at the big dinner table, the top 8 of the Casa. So we'll see who can do so.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one because historically in Street Fighter V's history, Balrog can always kind of was always a bad matchup for Guile. Even when Guile was kind of in his own tier, that's how good he was. Like Balrog still gave him a little bit of trouble. Oh boy, here we go. Like, and of course I say one thing, and these guys do the opposite. Come on, guys, make my predictions good, please.
Oh man. Oh man. How? All right. So let's see what NellBomb can do to get into to stay into this bracket here.
So right now, this is the first round. They're feeling each other out. Like, what's the tendencies? I'm not sure if these guys have ever really played each other yet, but they're testing the waters.
Well, it says ShinigamiRD, so definitely another DR Guile into the mix, as we saw another DR Guile bit earlier. So, all right, back to the match. Let's see. 4 meters on the side, gets the Sonic Boom. This is it out. NellBomb.
Maybe for NellBomb, that's all data, so maybe this is going to be his chance to get in, do some work.
We'll see.
Okay, so this is the space where unless he pushes him down in the corner that NellBomb kind of wants to play at, that way he can react to Sonic Booms, kind of get a button in there.
All right, he's making good use right now, but NellBomb pushing him into the corner here.
Ooh, just like that, easy. One of the few characters. Yeah, one of the few characters that can react to a Sonic Boom at a close range and take advantage of it. And thanks for the host.
All right, there it is.
Thanks for the host, NYC Furby.
We're back up with the dance. All right, there it is. Okay, it's going to give big damage for sure. And that should kill. Yes, it does. NellBomb taking that round.
Just enough here. This is where he wants to be. But though, not at the meter deficit. I mean, this is a lot of damage that Guile can put on the table. What a sweep the second hit, too.
Oh, man. Remind me to ask you a certain question after we're off.
Oh, sure.
All right. So back to the match here. Nice, good upside down kick. The pressure here. Okay, NellBomb. Oof! Gosh, the sweeps. And gets the grab there.
Oh, he missed out on the critical heart.
Oh my God, the Sonic could come in. Sonic Boom for sure, man.
I do like how we both had the same exact reaction when he got hit by that sweep. We both said, oof. Because that's literally what happened.
That's the classic, yo. That's the classic. We both see it, yo. The oof. Oof.
There we go. I see a little bit. I see this NellBomb support. Maybe this is the magic that he needs.
Look, man, he has to give up his energy. Give him his energy. Stay into this because he's going up against another. I mean, he's going up against a DR Guile here. So
yeah, there's like 20,000 of them.
Right.
Ooh,
nice throw. Okay, gets the back throw here.
Man, there's definitely some confidence in that dash throw there.
Welcome.
All right, there it is with the activation.
-2.
Oof. Right, Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom.
Yeah, anytime you get the V reversal Balrog off you, that's kind of a win for your character there.
Oh my God, like a flash kick. Oh, that's for sure. Yes. Oh no.
Yeah, very risky flash kick there too. And Shinigami's on set point.
Interested, man. Interested. This place, the play style is it's kind of familiar, but yo, the dash right now, yo, NellBomb. Oof. Okay. Go for it. Oh God, yo, the dash, yo, the punch. Stuff right now is building up is a factor here. Shinigami does have a lot of resources on his side. All right, nice knockdown, good tech.
great reactions by NellBomb. That's been the third time he's reacted through a sonic boom, like at least the third or fourth time. Just great reactions.
Oof, gosh, yo, it's the somersault. All right, let's see, man. Like again, NellBomb.
Oh, jeez.
No. The wake up, yo, the challenge, yes, I agree. Shinigami sitting on a lot of resources on his side. He hasn't even used anything.
Missed out
Wake
on
up
the
flash.
punish there.
NellBomb just trying his best, just trying to play this as defensive as possible. All right, the challenge.
Oh,
Nice anti-air. The block on the flash, yo! NellBomb, he got the read.
yeah, this is good damage.
Patient right now.
One more throw will take it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Shinigami possibly was looking for the sonic boom and the activation, but no, didn't get it. No, the reaction to that. NellBomb said he is not going down with the fight. I don't care how many gals I gotta play. Get into this top 8. Let's go.
And I think a lot of those V skills that you're seeing him through the sonic booms, those aren't guesses. At least I wouldn't think so because he's been getting it so consistently.
All right, man. It's going back. Going back. It's character select screen. I mean, back to the lobby. I agree. Pull off the nerves. Rethink things. You know, breathe in and out there. And, let's see, man.
So Shadows, you're more familiar with Shinigami than I am. Do you know if he plays any other character?
Guile seems to be the main account. I mean, the main character that he uses here. So yeah, just pretty much just Guile from what I'm seeing right now. I think this is it's possibly one of the first times I've seen um Shinigami. So this is interesting. So we'll see what NellBomb can do. I agree. Go back to character select screen, rethink things a bit here, and get back into the match.
You go, maybe he's trying to slow his opponent's momentum, but man, I think NellBomb right now, with the energy in the chat and what's happening in the game, I think he's starting to have the momentum here.
Yeah, it's gonna need it though, man, to stay alive in this bracket. It's rough.
Yeah,
Anti-air, yo.
Just like you said earlier, 47 people strong, very, very strong names too.
Sure. Okay, now Shinigami's trying to make the wake up flash kick, the disrespectful shades of Bryan-D. Back to the match, yo. Okay, there it is. Shinigami getting pushed to the corner. Wake up throw.
Oh, that's gonna be it.
Yeah, that's gonna be it for sure.
Man, and that there was a huge momentum swing there for NellBomb, but just Shinigami just, believing in himself and able to edge that one out.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, anti-air.
Oh,
Okay,
geez.
dash straight. Dash up. Okay, nice. Gets the grab again. Nice. Gets the throw once more.
Oh, jeez, this is all looking super strong for Shinigami. Oh!
No. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he had a force.
Pure offense right now. This is looking very grim for our hero. He had the right read. He had the right read, but he couldn't get it.
Yeah. So yeah, if NellBomb was to take this, he's gonna have to win it fair and square, no V trigger.
Oh, just honest gameplay. It probably just super, man, at this point.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna go for.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's gonna conclude NellBomb's run. But man, he put up one hell of a fight against Shinigami, DR Shinigami. And that's gonna put Shinigami into top 8 territory here. Yeah. So
Shinigami, he's gonna have to wait the winner of Bushinmaster versus Hitman. I think that might be next.
then it's Marvisto and Carlton Banks for sure. Sure. So yeah,
That's
man, definitely good matches. More good matches coming up to your way, and definitely do appreciate everybody so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much. Again, like I said, 47 deep in tonight's bracket. A lot of good names into the scene for sure. Even had some strong DR. We even got some DR representation up in the building too as well. So yeah, it's a really good, interesting mix of variety of talents and um, skill levels here.
Yeah, and to go back to a point earlier, I'm not trying to like keep bringing up stat points. Just so you know, if you guys haven't heard, Capcom Cup got canceled. I think the bright side, and you mentioned the downside of the DR was looking very, very forward to hosting the event. But to me, it allows them to be able to host it without regulations. Hopefully next time, at full strength. So there is some brightness at the end of the tunnel there. Hopefully.
For sure, for sure. For sure. That's definitely the mix there. But nonetheless, man, like again, next month is definitely gonna be an interesting month, a
Yeah.
good solid month. People can get excited to look forward to see what news is being brought, and the whole new mechanic, whole new game. So we'll see how that goes around. And for those, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I think the big voice in the sky tells us that our time in the spotlight may be over here, as we're gonna take a break and switch out for commentators here. Jocks, it's always a pleasure doing commentating with you for sure. That's going to conclude our run here and get ready for top 8 action coming up next.
Thanks, guys. You could be anywhere else but here. Thank you so much. We will see you later. Stay safe.